another Clio Award winner for Best Cinematography. He worked on various shows and films such as The Suicide Squad 2, as well as music videos for Harry Styles and Beyonce lang naman, guys. Please welcome K-Love's Director of Photography, Ian Takahashi. Hello, Ian. Next on our list is a best-selling author. She is a Carlos Palanca Writers Memorial Awardee and also one of K-Love's writers, Tweet Sering. Hi. And last but definitely not the least, our executive producer who also worked on Hollywood shows such as Kiefer Sutherland's Designated Survivor, CBS's FBI, and NBC's Chicago PD. Please help me welcome Catherine Visconti. Hello. All right, everyone settled in their seats? Well, we need to climb onto the seats actually here. I'm gonna just kind of straddle. Okay, all right. Everyone, these are just some of the talented individuals who have made K-Love possible. How about we officially welcome them once more with a big round of applause. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Let's hear what you all have to say about the show, starting with you, Karina, as the creator of the K-Love series, right? You're most definitely no stranger when it comes to creating exceptional content. Can you tell us what inspired you to create this K-Love inspired show? Like, can you take us through that journey?
I think what inspired me was the fandom of Korean dramas. I had just moved back from the US and only to discover that all of my friends were very much into K-drama. And I was just fascinated by their obsession for it. And then I thought, this would make a really good show, is to try to create a show about fans of K-drama. But I think what's really special about this show is that it's for the fans. But if you're not into K-drama or you're wondering what it is about the K-drama phenomenon that makes it so special and people are so obsessed with it, I think this is the perfect show to really explain why people love K-dramas so much as well.
And you decided to partner up with View, of course, for the show, right? What made you think that View would be a good fit?
View is the perfect fit for K-dramas because they are the leader in K-drama content. So they were just the perfect people to create a show about their fans and about their audience.
Yeah, I mean, we're thrilled about this partnership, right? Yes, we are. We were just talking about all the K-dramas that we were watching on View. Thank you so much for that, Karina. Let's move on to K-Love's writer. Let's talk to Tweet. Tweet, I have a question for Tweet. Tweet, tell us a little bit about your writing process. What was this like? Where did you draw your inspiration? Where did you, get your characters for the show?
When you say draw the inspiration, I'm a fan. Okay, so this is basically for me fan fiction. I am a fan, and this is the fiction that was inspired by watching K-drama, and I came late into to the party. I only started watching my K-drama last year.
Which one was it that got you hooked?
The second one, not the first one. I love the first one, but the second one, which was Startup, was really good.
Startup.
Startup.
Okay, got it.
And then, but the one that I watched nonstop, I think, was Reply 1988.
Wow. I think everyone agrees. Yeah.
Diba? That's the theme, diba? That's the thing. So, that was my sister and I. So there are two of us who wrote this.
Tara, right?
Yes. And she's not here, so I'm gonna speak on her behalf. She gave me permission. So we really got a lot of course, the inspiration. It was really K-drama. It was how it was made. It was the elements. It was even the themes, like what they talked about, where they went. It's like, it was so amazing to us that, oh my, they really went there. They really talked about these subjects. And it feels epic and intimate. And we hope to bring that to this one as well. So I hope it shows.
Oh, I'm so excited to find out what you're talking about. Okay, all right. Let's move on to Catherine, K-Love's executive producer. Catherine, were there any challenges in putting a show. Why are you laughing, Karina?
There's a lot.
There were a lot. Okay, tell us a little bit about the challenges of putting together such a unique show like this.
Well, for me, they didn't feel like challenges because I had so much fun working with this group. It was really a great K-Love crew, and we would Zoom from me and Leia Dizon in LA with across continents with Tweet and Tara who are in Southeast Asia, and Karina, who was back and forth. So it was really this mind meld across time zones, and it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, and what would you like the audience to take away from watching a show like this?
I hope what really comes across is the sense of hope, and then also camaraderie, because for me that's what really shines through on screen, and that's what we felt during the creative process behind the screen. So I really hope people see this as a celebration of living life together, because that's what's so needed after the height of the pandemic.
Right, yeah. Wonderful. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, Ian, the rose among the thorns up here. Ian is the director of photography for K-Love, as we said earlier. Did you find that there was a formula to make this Filipino-starred K-Love series have that K-drama feel?
I'm not sure about a formula, but I think that what K-dramas have done is really exported Korean aesthetics and Korean beauty around the world. So even here in Manila, like on EDSA, like around the Pasig River, you have Korean models on the billboards. And so what I really wanted to focus on was, instead of focusing on like Korean aesthetics and beauty, focus more on like Filipino beauty and the Filipino aesthetics, because it's as much as it's rooted in K-dramas, it's still a Filipino story. And as you'll see in a few minutes, we have 5 very beautiful actors, including Jake. For all you ladies.
Gorgeous. Yes.
And so my crew worked very, very hard to just run in and get that extra little bounce, that extra hair light, just to make sure that we photograph each of these people in such a way that they just like shone on screen. And that way, we can explore not only the beauty but also just Filipino stories as well.
Okay. I mean, it sounds like it's like a melding of, Korean and Filipino, visual beauty, look, and feel.
Yeah, exactly. The same with the story. We are trying to blend the two of staying true to kind of the roots of the K-drama, like look and feel, but then also put like the whole the Filipino side of it, because that's really what we're creating is Filipino content.
Yeah, I think we got a little taste of that when we watched the trailer earlier, which looked fantastic. And I think now we're ready for some questions that are coming from our media friends. Anyone? Does anyone want to get the ball rolling here? I believe we have microphones that are being passed around. Yes, if you would just signal it. Hi.
Hi, this is Archie from News 5. I just wanted to know, since it's going to be shown or streamed in 16 different countries across Asia, how do you plan to manage the pressure that comes along with the project? Or have you told the actors in terms of managing it?
I think this is really special for us because it's not just for the local Filipino audience, it's for 16 countries all around the world. And I think what was really important for us was, this project was Filipino Americans made, inspired by the work that Korea has done. So there's a lot of global aspects in that. And I think for us, we wanted to make sure that our stories were universally relatable. Even if they're Filipinos, even if the passion is for Korean dramas, we wanted to make sure that each person's problems or challenges are relatable globally. But at the same time, we really wanted to include factors that felt very Filipino, so we could take pride in that. So as you watch the stories, their stories are very relatable globally, but then there are little factors here and there that make it very Filipino. You see the mannerisms, the food that they eat, the street food that they eat, shots of Metro Manila all over. So that's what we hope to show, is that, globally we're all the same. We all have the same challenges, but we really want to take pride in Filipino culture as well.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to that. Filipino pride. Okay, next question. Yes. Can we have... Oh, okay, we have a few. Okay, we'll get to you. Yes, hi.
Hi, I'm John Bueno from Kumako.com. I'm a lifestyle blogger. Can you tell us maybe a story behind choosing the artist that's going to be portraying the roles of the Filipinos who are in this movie. Do you call this a movie, a series?
It's a series.
All right. Can you tell us like?
I'm not part of. I'm sorry.
Can you tell us a story about choosing the artists for?
I think, when we started, Catherine, Tweet, Tara, and our other script development executive, Leia, we would all meet in our writer's Zoom, instead of writer's room, writer's Zoom. And then we all unanimously, all five of us, really wanted, the first actress we really wanted for this was Iza Calzado. We all love her. We all just think she's a phenomenal actress and she's loved by so much. So she was really our ideal actress. And so once we got her, we were like, we're in a really good good pace now, because if we have Iza, everyone else, we feel like she really sets the tone for everything. And then after that, it was really meeting and talking to different people, and we felt like, who would be the right person to play this role. And it just all worked out that the people that we cast were just brilliant and just perfect for the role that was made for them. We feel like it was made for them.
But nothing specific, like this particular artist should play this role. Is there like a wish list of some sort?
There was definitely wish lists. I remember Iza was, she was the first one we cast. So Iza was like, who could be perfect for this role, for the Sheila role, is Isabelle Daza. And so I was like, okay, we would take note of it. Sue and I had worked previously on a project, and I thought Sue is such a chameleon. She can play any role. And I was just more of like, I just need Sue. For whatever, I need Sue. And everybody came along. We met with everybody. And really, it just revealed itself as, he would be perfect as Jake. Gabby would be perfect as Frances. It really all just worked out beautifully that we were able to cast them.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Next question. Can we have someone? Yeah. This lady in front, yes. Hi.
Hi, I'm Trixie from PinoySoul.com. My question is for did I get the name? Karina with an O, right? So I know your experiences working with superhero stuff. So did you find any difficulty, or rather, are there any challenges with transitioning to this kind of material, which is more of a romantic comedy?
I think one thing that K-Love has in common, at least with my experience with K-Love and my experience at Marvel, is that we really it's the fandom, right? What really fuels Marvel is the fandom behind it. What really fuels K-drama and K-Love is the fandom. We're paying tribute to the fandom. And I think that I feel like K-Love is really a love letter to K-drama fans, that we're doing a series about them. And so that's so I was really very, very familiar with how passionate fans can be. And so when I got Tweet and Tara, who were K-drama fans, I felt like, they could do it justice. They can really talk about the fan experience, right? Because they are fans.
Tweet, do you want to add anything to that?
One of our earlier conversations with Colleen was really about the fans. Because when she called us, and actually when my sister Tara said, hey, we have a meeting with somebody an executive producer who used to work in Marvel. I'm like, what? And then she said, who's now working for you? Are you kidding me? So it's like, it's this two, it's almost like a genre, right? Like Marvel has a genre of its own, and K-drama has a genre of its own. So it's like, it's a separate genre altogether. It's like content that makes people obsessed, So that's the genre. So when you watch Marvel, and I'm a fan, and you join the chat group, right? You join a Facebook group. When you do that, you're a fan. And I joined that after Endgame, and I joined after Reply 1988. So there.
A Facebook group joining official fandom. Yes, there is such a thing. Next question, please. Over there, yeah, the gentleman over there. Hi.
Hi. Hi. Since the topic is about K-drama, K-drama, will there be some scene in reference to the K-drama, of popular K-drama series? Are you going to show clips of that or any reference that we'll be watching out?
There will be, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I think that we definitely don't want to say, because I think that's the fun part that K-drama fans will have, is kind of guessing and who we're referencing. Even the stories of our characters are kind of reference to K-dramas as well. So I think that's the fun part of our fans when they watch the show.
Fair enough. Well, you're lucky because we get 3 episodes, right? In
Yes,
the
3 episodes.
screening later. So make sure you stick around for that. We have time for one more question. Yes. One more. The lady with the pink hair. Smack in the center of the room, by the way.
Hi, I'm Nadi from Inquirer, and I just wanted to ask now, since it's related to K-drama and all, how many episodes will K-Love encompass, and will it stay true to the K-drama format na 1 hour per episode? And if so, may